Being a little bit of an ass, but like
He wasn't.
He didn't mean for it to be like that. We're on, yeah. Just in the middle of the story. Sorry.
Oh, you good? You good?
Just talking to the Scozy.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rash.
We are Chris and Josh. Yes. This is Magic After Dark.
Yeah.
Earlier was Magic Afternoon, so if you're not watching that, watch that.
That's how the sun works.
Yep. And we're just gonna roll 2 shows in one day. We don't give a F. We crazy. So this week is actually
unlike last week.
Yes, unlike last week. Last week was a week off for us on Magic After Dark. We did Magic Afternoon last week and played Infect.
Was hilarious.
Yeah, it was real good. So if you didn't get to see that, please take a little look at that.
Yeah, it was probably one of our worst leagues, but
back-to-back 05s for Magic Afternoon.
Yeah, it was rough. But I got so many people that messaged me and came up to me specifically today that were just like, that shit was some of the funniest Magic Online I've ever seen.
Well, I mean, we got
Nuggets were acquired, and I ate too many of them.
We got pretty triggered.
I got a brick. Yeah, I got a little, especially today. Fucking fogging motherfucker.
Anyways, so we can talk more about that later, but we missed a week last week, and so we're glad to have you guys back if you're back.
Welcome back. Sorry about the delay. I was in Disney.
This guy was doing Disney stuff.
Yeah.
I was getting ready for Gen Con.
Yeah.
I will talk about that in a little bit. Gen Con was a good time.
And I will have a brief Disney photo.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I got a family photo.
Was it you and Minnie?
No, there are a bunch of photos. Bree and I went through photos from my family trip today because I was showing her, and I've got a bunch of like little, I don't know, like 7 and 9-year-old cousins and whatnot, and like a couple of them are just like glowing, like they're so excited to see Mickey Mouse and stuff like that, and it really is kind of amazing to see the kids light up like that. Yeah,
Disney's a good time. I've only been once, and I was too old.
I felt too old, but like there's
Did you do the Harry Potter
so many things. No, that's a Universal. Although I did that like 3 years ago or something like that. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Harry Potter World's really cool.
Good. All right, so as usual, let's roll into Who's on Top.
Who's on top?
We're going to look at the top 4 teams at Pro Tour 25th anniversary. So this was actually pretty cool. This came up on my feed. Pretty proud of this guy, Adam Hatza, or Adem, as you would say it. His team won. They won it all.
That's right. I forgot that you knew
I know him.
The vendor.
So
what's his full role? Adam at Hot Sauce. This is not Adam at Hot Sauce.
No, he's just owner-operator of Hot Sauce Games.
And his team took
team took first.
Very cool.
He's a super good guy. Very deserving of his team taking first. And yeah, I hope they do. I hope they continue to do well. I've never met any of these guys. But they look like
seen this gentleman before.
Yeah, they look like your average nerds, like this guy right here with the peacock hair.
This guy's super nerd.
He's
like,
great.
I'm exhausted. Yeah. I stayed up all night testing weird matches.
Yep. And then
Filling out this form, I couldn't think of anything, so Alan was yelling at me because he wanted to go eat. What's your favorite memory?
Yeah, so he's just such a nerd. He's just like, I don't even want to be here and talk about this.
Favorite Magic memory? I mean this. My second favorite is probably qualifying for my first Pro Tour on Magic Online. Third is trading my entire collection for my friend's avatar. Whoa.
Ouch, that sounds tough.
Yeah.
There's that reprint there for the 50th time, so that guy got busted.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
But so this was the takedown for the whole thing, right?
Yep.
And then you got some honorable mentions in the Leighton Stark Yuza team.
If you're not first, you're last, though, so this isn't really much of a mention.
Tonight. We had that tonight at the Wednesday thing. We had 41 overall, and we only had one undefeated.
Yep.
And while, like, top 12 walked away with cash, like, almost $400 in cash walked out, if you're not first, you're last. Dead last.
Goddamn right. I took like 17th.
Yeah, you last.
Oh, I'm so last. Look at that guy.
He's having a blast.
That guy's having a good
time.
Top
8, best friends. Marcio is the best player in the world right now, and Carlos and I make good jokes. I just want to wish happy birthday to my brother and my father. Love you guys. This guy really did have a fantastic weekend. Good for him. Good for him.
He also looks happy. Look at this bunch right here.
These guys?
Yeah.
Oh, what the?
Hey, seriously, when I see this shot right here, I'm just like, if you want to destroy my sweater. Whoa.
Hold on. We're gonna get copyright striked. You gotta put a kibosh on that.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Also, I hope our audio wasn't getting fucked up. I just realized I still had that Japanese lo-fi playing. Yeah, these guys just rolled out of bed.
Look at that guy in the front. Stop.
That's so great.
Yeah,
this guy's angry.
The guy in the front hasn't washed his hair in like 15 days.
This guy's taking it very seriously.
He's the most
I can
serious.
Appreciate that. How awesome is your team? 13 out of 10. Correct answer is 11 out of 10. Our team goes up to 11.
Hold on, I want to read what this guy wrote.
So what's your favorite Magic memory? Go ahead.
Yeah, when I started playing when I was 14 years old and playing on the sidewalk with friends.
That's cool. How awesome is your team? 9 out of 10.
Holy shit, what a monster.
I hope he heard his buddy's answer first. Christoph winning his win and in for this top 4 will be in for a while. Perfect 5 out of 7.
What are these? Are these guys serious?
I don't know, but I love these guys.
Yeah.
Somebody pick these fellas up.
They're destroying sweaters for sure.
If you want to destroy.
All right, so we got the top. We want to look at their deck list. We don't really most people don't give a shit what these guys look like.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to poke a little fun because that's fun. But
yeah, that is fun.
We ultimately want to see what the fuck they were playing, and so Team Channel Fireball.
This was this is the Josh Otter Lightning team. This is not the winning team.
It is not. But we're still going to run through it.
So
we got Legacy Death Shadow. So this was actually something big that people have really been talking about.
Oh, you could reanimate.
Reanimate is a card that just spiked. Wonder why? It's on the spike all-time high, which was this week. We also had what was in the sideboard? Oh, there was an Engineered Explosives in the sideboard. So that's also
more on that later.
That's not helping the price of Engineered Explosives go down at all. So that's another thing. Go to Throne of Geth.
Oh, I know why this is in here. Where's that? Point at it.
Right here.
Okay, cool. I know why this is in here.
All right, this is really cool.
Sack
an artifact, proliferate.
I know why this. Okay, so this deck is very heavy on 1-drops. So 1-drop, 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 1-drop. It's got a lot of 1-drops. So a Chalice on 1 destroys this deck.
You could put a fucking counter on Chalice?
So you play the Throne of Geth because it's a 2-drop, not a 1-drop, and then you sacrifice it to itself, and you proliferate? Is that how you say it?
Say proliferate.
Nope.
Nope.
Proliferate.
You're such a piece of shit.
Proliferate. I don't know why I can't say that. That's funny. And then you sack it to itself, and you put an extra counter on your opponent's, what is it, the Chalice of the Void. So you put their Chalice on 2 instead of 1, and your deck's back online.
Holy
That's the only reason this card's in the sideboard.
Holy shit.
That's amazing tech.
Wow.
That's super fucking amazing tech.
Utter Leighton, you're a monster.
Yep. It's very cool.
Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, so If you thought that Death Shadow was good in Modern, well, it's good in Legacy too. So.
I mean, they wanted to ban it for a while ago. There, remember?
So stupid.
Yeah. So KCI.
Yeah, baby.
Buried Ruin.
And no, Inventors Fair.
Oh yeah.
Card wrecks
Card's
us.
great.
Card's so good.
Card's real good.
Yeah. So this is actually the thing that I wanted to talk about in the deck. Yeah, the Psy Master.
Thopterist?
Thopterist. Ooh.
Thopterist.
That's a pretty good one.
Thank you.
All right, so whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Sack 2 artifacts, pay 2 blue, and draw a card.
Mm-hmm. So it's like a
just a grind machine.
Yeah, it's so you don't have to rely on the KCI. You just instead beat them in the face with flyers.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, the small things that break games, and that's flyers.
And then red black aggro, boom. That's our deck.
That's our deck, dog.
For at least 3 months now, we've been telling people this is the deck.
Yeah.
All right.
Team Hallelujah.
This is not the winning team either. Where's Hot Sauce?
Why'd
they put them so low? Put them on top.
No, don't worry about it.
It's who's on top, baby.
Yeah, you're right. These are on top decks, though.
Team Hallelujah, Aladdin, Death and Taxes, respectable. Let's see, Brightlings. Do you see Brightlings?
I don't see any Brightlings.
I don't see any Brightlings.
He's losing faith.
Brightling is a bad card. Well, it's not a bad card.
It's just not the best.
Brightling is not a good enough card.
Correct.
Humans, yeah, respectable.
I mean, this is straightforward. You got your one-up gut
Resto
shot.
Angel, look at that.
Yeah, it's got a gut shot. The Resto Angel's been seeing play in humans for about a month now.
Interesting.
Month and a half. So it's not new, but it's maybe you guys don't know about it, but yeah.
Maybe you didn't know
the Bugler.
The Bugler. Oh yeah, he's the new addition.
Yeah, Bugler.
Let you dig 4 deep and then grab another creature.
He's gorgeous.
Yep.
If you're not playing Bugler in your human list. Put
3 seems heavy. I wonder, I don't know this list well enough to go back and be like, I wonder what they cut.
I talked to a guy in Indy. Go ahead. Yeah, I talked to a guy in Indy, and he said 2 felt good, but he said 3 felt bad.
Yeah.
So he said he wanted to cut one, but he had 3 in his list.
Deck gets up there on a few 3 drops.
But him and I were at what? We were at 4 and 4 at that point.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we weren't really much for talking.
Much for talking?
No, we were just like,
fuck this.
Why didn't we drop?
Why didn't we drop? What are we playing for?
One of us is going to lose here.
Crap. I don't remember. We didn't put up our poll. So not last week, 2 weeks ago, when we were trying to say, hey, what do you guys want to see us play on... No, it was last week. Was it? I don't fucking know. A few weeks ago, we put a poll up Josh's group, the Mom's Basement Games Facebook group, and we said, which of these 5 decks would you like to see us play? And people were able to vote on multiple things, and people went crazy for Infect, because Infect is new hotness, which we'll show in a little bit. But we don't know how to play Infect very well. We understand what the deck does, but we didn't know how to make it happen, and we didn't have time to practice, because I was in Disney, you were preparing for Gen Con and everything, so we just kind of threw it together, went out there, got our complete shit stomped. Had a great time doing it because it was fucking hilarious. Oh, God, it was great. Chris always talking about polls. Yeah, you right, Rash? What you worried about? But we gotta do another one of those. And people were requesting putting Tron, Humans, Bridgevine, and there was one other request. I don't remember what it was. Maybe Primetime. No, I said Primetime. Okay. Red, Black, Aggro. Red, Black, Aggro.
There it is. That's the deck to play in Standard.
More Death and Taxes. So this is Team Hot Sauce. I don't know why it doesn't say Team Hot Sauce. Woo, Hall Orange. So this is the winning sets. So Death and Taxes, yes. Fuck yes. I love Death and Taxes. I love when it's kicking butt. But again, Brightling?
No Brightling.
Brightling? No.
No Brightling.
No Brightling?
The new hotness is not there.
The fuck? Oh.
I like the Fairy Macabre in the sideboard.
Oh, excuse me, that's Fairy Macabre. Say it with me. Macabre. Josh Dollars once said that 100% serious, he thought it was Macabre, and now we can't say it any other way.
It, yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Macabre.
Fairy Macabre. Discard, exile 2 cards from a graveyard. Yeah. A walking barista.
That's really cool.
Brings you your coffee.
Yeah.
At a very slow speed.
That's really cool. I haven't seen Walking Ballista in a
it's kind of
in a legacy sideboard yet.
I wonder exactly what that's in there for.
Those fucking pros, man.
I want to pick their brains.
They're such monsters.
Hollow Vun. This is a solid deck. It's just a lot of spinning the wheels. Just pull the bar. I'm sorry, pull the pole. What is it? What's the thing on a slot machine?
Pull the pole. Yeah, polls again.
Pull.
Yeah,
pull.
you're right.
I did that for Rash.
You're not wrong, dog.
That was all for Rash. Blue-white control. Is this the taking turns
standard deck?
The fucking
the
fog one?
I think so. Commit to memory.
No, this is just straight blue-white control.
Yeah, it's just blue-white.
Pretty good.
It's just,
good job, dude.
Hey, 4 Teferi. What else do I need? Some spot removal, some search for ass cancer, and yep, some counter spells.
Search is what makes it work, dude.
And a one of Torrential Gear Hulk. Get there.
Yeah, I'm trying to ask Cody to see if he wants to play. No, Josh. I was trying to see if Josh Thompson wants to play one of these in his blue-white modern list, and he's like, "Yeah, I just don't need it. Like, just Teferi is just good enough." A lever, yeah, you pull a lever on a slot machine.
Hell yeah, you do.
A lever. So Eldrazi Stompy, yes. This is like the number 1 or 2 because there's another.
This is the list that won. This is the list, pretty much very very similar to what won the Star City no ban modern list.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, this has just a better mana base.
Yeah,
because it has all these other lands.
Yeah, because you get to run the soul lands
City
that produce
Traders.
Yep. Ancient Tomb.
Ancient Tomb. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, this one goes turn 1, Chalice on 1, and then you're like, well, fuck. Yeah. Throne of Geth.
Yeah. Pretty much this deck, it does the same thing as turn 1 Blood Moon.
Look at that. Look at this.
Standard cards.
Yeah, baby.
I like seeing that.
Humans, again.
Oh, hey, can you hover over the sideboard card that we keep seeing right here?
This Wayline of the Void?
Yeah, so Leyline of the Void, not to spoil it, but I guess I'll spoil it for you, is 60 doll hairs.
Pretty sure that 2 weeks ago on the show, we talked about Leyline of the Void.
We did. We said it was spiking, get him, get him, get him.
I love when we're right.
Well, yeah, it's cool because we can go back and say, hey, look at us. We actually knew what we were talking about for a second.
Yeah.
Just for a second.
Just for a second. Let's go back and look at Infect.
Just throwing at the dartboard. Throwing at the dartboard.
I'll dart your board, buddy.
Yeah, but the Leyline of the Void is everyone's playing it in the sideboard because you gotta beat the graveyard strategy. It's the hottest thing right now next to Infect.
Humans. Does this guy have Booglers?
He does have Buglers.
Oh, he's got the 3 as well.
Number looks like 3 for the pros.
Okay. Blue-white God Pharaoh's Gift. Love it. Very cool. Does it have... Nope, it's just a standard blue-white. Okay, I was going to see if it had like the one red guy that allows you to exert and take an extra turn. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's like a 4/1. Okay, so that's that. That was actually pretty interesting to look at. I got to watch a little bit. I got to watch like 2 or 3 rounds of this. Since I've been back.
Yeah.
Just put it on, try to like fall asleep kind of thing.
Yeah.
Coverage was really good for it.
Good.
Like the commentators were really exciting, and they showed a lot of legacy. And they don't get to do that very often. So to get good commentators with good legacy.
Yeah. Well, they've been really excited
your fork in my sauce.
They've been really excited to put legacy at the Pro Tour. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Like they want to see pros play legacy. Everybody does.
Not bad.
It's cool stuff.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go to the next deck list?
Yeah, sorry. I was waiting for your cue.
No. Well, we not only want to see what's going on with the pros, but we're not all pros like you.
Right, exactly. Not everybody can be a pro like me because, of course, I'm gonna be on top of like what's going on in Constructed Pauper.
Don't do it.
Oh,
Don't ever fucking click on it.
I mean, I right-clicked on it. Like, I didn't open it.
Listen, like episode 50.
Got real fucking close.
Episode 50. We're on episode 12, by the way. Congrats to us.
Thanks, Emilio.
Episode 12 this week. But yeah, Pauper Constructed list. Maybe we'll open one on episode 50.
When I'm old and gray?
Yeah, you're already salt and pepper.
Getting there.
All right, so let's see what's going on in our favorite Modern Constructed League on MTGO standings.
We haven't played Standard in a while. We got to get rotation so we can start getting Standard in our Magic Afternoon show.
God, yeah. Why do we keep doing that?
Yeah.
We haven't done that.
Oh, you're gonna lose that? I just didn't want it to turn off on you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Modern. Let's see what we got here.
This is cool because like you get to see some.
This is KCI, right?
You get to see some borderline jank.
Yep.
So I guess this is our favorite part about going over the MTGO standings every week.
Yep. Good night, Emilio. Love you.
Love you, bub.
Yeah. KCI.
Ooh, there's a Psymaster in the main board.
In the main?
Yeah, look.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Pretty cool stuff.
And there's also the Emmy. So like online, a lot of people go for one of two plans. They don't do for the most part, they don't do the paper one.
Well, yeah, the actual combo because it's too time consuming. So
yeah, to click through it.
Yeah, so you'll just see them float a bunch of mana, and then they're like Emrakul.
Yep. Or
take an extra turn.
The other one, no. Well, that's the main one. But a lot of people have been doing the Aether Flux Reservoir recently.
Yeah, one shot you.
And and like they cast it, and then immediately cast one other thing and gain like 70 health, and then shoot you. Yeah. And it's like holy shit. Because it tracks for the entire turn. It doesn't care about since it's been on the board. So that's pretty cool. I don't remember what else I was going to say about it, but whatever. So this is
Bushwhacker.
just
your straight up Bushwhack Dredgevine bullshit. Is this the
this is the Bridge from Below deck.
Bridgevine. This was
I didn't realize it had Gargadons.
Yeah, this is the one that
that's just
that everybody's going. This is the one we're probably going to have to play next week.
Yeah.
We're not going to have a choice. We're going to have to Bridgevine it. We got to give the people what they want.
What they want right now. Yeah, everything in this looks pretty straight up. The Gargadon seems a bit, like, odd to me.
Yeah, I mean, you munch a bunch of your permanents, and then you just bring them in.
Munch a bunch?
Nom.
Ah, it's almost as good as Stormlords. Not Jund.
Oh, Smallpox.
Is this Rack? This is Rack.
Baby.
Good job. I bait her.
I bait her. Some more 8
Is this the deck that killed me the other night?
Yeah, this is the Hootie Mandrels list.
No.
So, okay, I actually have a good story about this.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on here.
Okay, listen, I played against this guy in Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
This is the guy that made this fucking list.
Oh, I think you told me.
I'm so famous. I know this guy. People are playing. Let me name drop. Even though I don't know his name.
You don't know his name,
I don't know his name. I saw him last weekend.
Yeah.
Or no, 2 weekends ago at Indy. And him and I were like at the back tables. He was like 2 tables down from me. And I was like, I pointed at him. I go, hey, you still playing Hootie Mandrels? He goes, fuck no. Because look, there's 2 in the list, right?
There's 2 in the list.
That was the first thing he said to me. He's like, listen, when I get done with this tournament, I am getting up in those ass cheeks, but... He's like, I'm cutting Hootie Mandrels. Card's fucking awful. And people are still running it. They're still running
They don't know, man. They don't know how to, like, tweak it.
So...
Like, this has got to go, I guess.
And this is the guy that picked up... God, what did he pick up? He picked up Vengevines from his friend.
Oh,
and he
dude.
was...
Good call.
Yeah, he picked up Vengevines from us and for his friend because they wanted to get on that the Vengevine train with the Bridge from Below. So they switched over. They're just finding that deck's more consistent.
I just thought of another thing I want to add to Judge's Corner today, so I'm just going to make myself a little
Alpine Moon.
Okay. A little
so I actually, like, can I talk like 2 seconds about this card?
Talk about it during Judge's Corner. Because you're going to be here. Yeah, I'm going to add this to it.
This card's fucking sweet.
Yeah, it's good. Affinity.
Right, online meta.
We gotta play this at some
Still
point.
modern. Affinity. Yeah, we do. We gotta play it.
Grixis Dash Shadow. It's diverse. It's fantastic. It's good.
Yeah.
Fuck this deck if it has any Terminus in it. Sorcery instant.
Turn 2 Terminus, baby.
It doesn't.
No.
Good for this deck. Good for you, Benny Hills. Good
That's
name.
like Benny Hill.
It's good
With
name.
a Z. I like that.
Bottle Cloister.
Oh, we just barely... I was very proud that we beat this deck online.
Oh, wait, what was
shit,
that?
That was a Gestures Cap.
What the fuck? Choose target player's library for 3 cards and exile them. Then that player shuffles her library. I mean, when you got 6 mana...
Oh my god, he's playing Gestures Cap in Modern.
5-0'd.
Who is this guy?
He is Sarussus.
Sussurussus. Wow, what a beast.
Crazy sideboard, too.
What a beast.
Nuts. Wow. Fish. They swim.
They do.
Yeah, look at a couple more here.
We haven't heard much from Terrence lately. How's he been?
He's fine. I talked to him.
Speaking of fish.
As soon as I talked to him like the day after I got back from Disney. Yeah. He was asking about a question in Legacy. There's some kind of fish lord, or not. It's not a lord. Sorry.
Lord.
There's a fish that turns a land into an island until end of turn.
Yeah, that thing's.
And he wanted to know like if somebody activates like an ink moth nexus, like what happens. And the answer is like, well, it's an artifact creature land blink moth with infect. I don't think it gets infect or flying, but then it's an island. It's also a 1/1.
Wow.
So it basically loses some things and gains island.
Wow.
Let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Everything's pretty. Nothing's too crazy here. There's only one of the Vine decks that we've seen so far.
Yeah.
I'm still telling you, these Eldrazi, even they're with Tron. Eldrazi is real.
Yeah, Eldrazi's doing great.
Okay.
Here we go. Turn 2 Terminus, baby. Get miracled.
Bullshit.
This card's so good.
I want to interrupt for just a second.
You're going to interrupt?
Yeah, just for a second here.
I like that.
Because I would like to show off the bingo thing that we did today.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
So, for Magic Afternoon, we do, like, a giveaway, and I don't think we hit bingo this time. And not for lack of trying. We get about halfway through the show, and we try to give away bingo.
I was told we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, you had one person message you. That's right. Because they had to whisper us which squares they got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reward the guys that are sticking around and playing.
We need to do a special segment for Ryan Skozen.
Why is that?
Because he's leaving today or tomorrow.
Bye, Bob. Yeah,
Ryan, you're going to leave? Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're going to see family. I'm going to miss you.
Which bingo squares didn't we hit?
I don't know. Let's go over them real quick. So we didn't hit 3-2, that's for sure. Clicking through combat, we did. Non-sponsor mentioned, we did. I don't remember what it was. Was it pizza? I think it was pizza. It was Little Caesars. Punt count 5. People said we got to 5, but I don't think we got to 5.
I think we might
Combo count 2. We definitely did 1. Josiah got mentioned. That's for sure. Movie quote was, your brother tricked you into it. 100% got you.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, he said, you're doing it, Peter.
Yeah.
Because we were winning a game.
Yes.
And he goes, you're doing it,
Hook.
Peter? And I was like, oh, you're doing it.
He's stealing second.
Yeah, he fucking got me.
Turn 2 Terminus, which thanks God did not happen this time. And then Chris is a Sleepy Grouch. I regained some energy. I was not a Sleepy Grouch. I did tilt in the end, though.
That should just be the free space.
Thanks, buddy. So, bye, Ryan. Have fun on your trip. Be safe. Love you.
See you, bub. Have fun.
All right. Sorry to, like, completely disconnect there. My bad.
No, you're good. That's good.
Oh,
you're proud of those bingo squares. You put a lot of work into that stuff. So did my brother. So
yeah, well, it's a great idea. So Jake came over with it, and Chris got us started. Chris Warren got us started, and then he's been pushing on us. He's like, you guys need to make another one for this week. And
I want a 5x5 by next week, or you're fired.
Oh my God, that's a lot. We could, if we did a 5x5 though, we can we don't have to worry about bingoing. We just say and do whatever the hell we want. We don't have to worry about causing the bingo to happen right away.
Yeah.
All right, Josh. Where am I going, my dude?
Well, you're gonna roll yourself into a little action.
My bad. I'm clicking all the wrong things.
Judge's Kona.
This is still not the right thing. Getting a little tired now, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Judge's Corner this week.
Love the icon. I'll
it's great.
Always forever love that icon.
Your brother found me that too.
Yep.
So I'm gonna start. Okay, so this week there's 2 things I want to talk about. I want to talk about competitive REL, competitive rules enforcement level infractions and penalties.
Okay.
And I also want to talk about Alpine Moon. So let me.
Well, when you're
pull
done
up an
with
Alpine
Judge's
Moon.
Corner, I'm gonna get a cup for my paps.
Why a cup?
You said I couldn't raise the cup up.
I missed something here. I don't get your joke.
I can't drink this. I was gonna get a cup for it. So
You can drink that. Why can't you drink that?
Oh, I thought you said something about.
No.
Oh, good.
You can totally drink that.
Just scribble it out with a marker.
You don't have to scribble out with a marker either. It's totally fine. He's of age. He can drink. He's a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
Believe it or not, he's older than I am. Makes you real fucking old.
I'm gonna shave this beard soon.
Yeah, you look like a baby again.
I look like a fat baby.
No. Okay, so let us begin. So I gotta turn my clock on too. There it is. There's the clock. Okay, so this week for Judge's Corner, let's talk about the infraction stuff. So when you go to competitive REL and you do something wrong, you play too many lands for a turn, or you draw too many cards for a turn,
or play a card from your fucking graveyard.
Or play a card from your graveyard.
Like a monster.
Do something basically like you get you screw up a little bit and you got to fix it. You make some kind of error. You should not ever try and correct the error yourself. You should always call a judge, even if it's something simple, stupid, like, oh, my opponent just like accidentally cast Brainstorm for green, and we caught it right away. He didn't do anything, but like, you know, we were supposed to call you. Yes, you are supposed to call a judge because the judge wants to be aware of these things. Because if that happens like a couple more times later on in the event, they're going to look at that and they're going to be like, that's really weird. How come I keep getting called about this? Like, let's go have a talk and let me do a little investigating here. See if something weird's going on, or maybe you're just dumb, which is also very concerning because then I have to like pay more attention to you. But so we had a PPTQ this past weekend here at Pandemonium Games and Hobbies.
Yes, you did.
Potentially the Lord just at
go.
least quite in a while. I don't know for sure. I had 100.
Was the biggest.
I don't know.
East of the Mississippi.
East of the Mississippi, maybe. I had 103 players for my modern PPTQ, which was a guaranteed $1,000 cash prize. And because we had so many people, we were able to more than double the cash prize, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
We had a weird scenario with Mr. Sean Dunn, local player, good guy, really nice, but like he's prone to make a mistake from time to time. He failed to de-sideboard, and he played a game 1 against somebody. His opponent had lethal on the board, like had a big enough creature to kill him, kind of thing. He drew for turn. Didn't realize that he had a sideboard card for his draw. Tried to figure out a way to survive past the turn. His opponent drew a card, thought about it for a second, and then Sean was like, oh, I'm just going to concede and call a judge because I have a sideboard card. And, you know, so Sean calls me over. I'm just going to, like, I'm going to kill this timer. It's going to be bad. So Sean calls me over, and he's like, hey, I just conceded to him, and I have this... I have this Nature's Claim that's supposed to be my sideboard, and we're in game 1, so I'm not supposed to have it. So I just want the game loss to apply to that game. And I was like, excuse me, what? Like, what do you mean you conceded and now you're trying to apply a game loss to it? The problem here is that Sean was trying to use knowledge of the infraction procedure guide, the IPG as we call it, and like make quick assumptions or kind of like shortcutting for the judge. Just don't do that. Like Sean was trying to be helpful and quick, save time and stuff like that, but it's not worth it. You interact with the judge, anytime the judge is going to take a substantial amount of time from you in your match, they're going to give it right back. You're going to get that time extension. It's not a big deal. So, bye, Josh. Love you, Josh. So it was this really weird situation. We did a lot of investigating. What it turned out to be is that Sean actually didn't realize that he had a sideboard card when he drew it. It wasn't until it was Donovan's turn that he was like, oh, you're just going to kill me. And I'm not even, this is a sideboard card. Hold on, judge. So he did call a judge immediately as soon as he realized that he had a sideboard card, which is exactly what you are supposed to do. And that just comes with a warning. But because of the way he phrased it, it was like, hey, this game ended because I conceded, and I'm going to get a game loss for having the sideboard card. I just want to apply it to that. That's not how that works. Don't do that. Just stop. Don't concede in any of these situations. Don't assume what penalty is going to happen or what infraction is going to happen. Just raise your hand, call for a judge at the moment that you notice there's an error, and tell them exactly what's going on. Let them take it from there, because that's going to be the easiest way to fix things. Always do that. So
that's really fucking tell us what happened.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Holy shit!
It was. We worked it out. We figured out what Sean was trying to tell us because it was getting late in the day. We had 7 rounds of Swiss for this huge person thing. He just got a warning. That game was over. Okay. They just moved into game 2.
Okay, I thought some nightmare shit was going to happen.
No.
Where you're like,
well, it was really close. It was really close because I'm like, I talked to him a couple times. I asked him to clarify a couple times, and I'm like. I went and talked to the head judge, Scott Markwart, and I'm like, hey, this is what Sean's telling me. I think there's something else going on here, but the way he's phrasing it is like leading me to believe that he might be trying to manipulate something. So, like, if you can like talk to him, and he's like, well, what's he saying? I told him everything. He's like, yeah, sure. Let me sit down and chat, figure out what's going on. And he talked to him, and he did determine that in fact. Sean was just, like, muddling his words. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything extremely wrong. His only mistake was that he failed to decideboard and then phrase his judge call well, which is just, Judge, like, we're in our game 1. I just realized that I have a sideboard card in my hand. What do?
Okay, I got a question for you.
Sure.
A competitive rules question.
Sure, Comp REL, baby.
What happens if I leave, let's say, a land, let's say I'm in game 1, or no, we're in game 2, and I sideboarded, but when I grab my deck, no, we're in game 1.
Game 1.
Scratch that.
Sure.
Game 1. We're in game 1, and when I went to go grab my deck, I had 2 cards that were missing out of my deck.
Okay.
So when I went to go sideboard, I was like, oh, I was playing with 58 cards. Fuck me, I was missing a Goblin Guide and a Stomping Ground.
So game 1 is complete. You have just begun sideboarding.
Yeah.
And that's when you realize, shit, I put 17 cards in my sideboard, correct?
Yeah, you had 17 cards in your sideboard when you were playing that game.
Sure. Did you immediately recognize this and call a judge? Because there's going to be a couple different scenarios here.
Yeah, so no, fuck, I didn't call a judge.
Okay, so these are all hypotheticals.
Yeah, no, I would never do something like that.
Right. So if you notice that kind of error, it is in your best interest to call a judge and say, hey, we're in between game 1 and 2, just finished, I won or lost, whatever.
Sure.
I just realized that I had 17 cards in my sideboard, so I think that I played that entire game with a 58 card deck. With that explanation, you're probably going to get a warning, which would be a deck problem warning, because you did not present a full deck. Okay. But because you called it on yourself the moment that you realized the error, we're not going to harshly penalize you in that. We just want to create a trackable warning.
Sure, it's just
so that in case it does happen again, we can be like, you're repeating this issue now, and that's a problem. So yeah, you look at something like that and you say, okay, let me look at this. No big deal. We got it. You called it on yourself right away. This is going to be a warning. It's a tournament error. So if you receive another one in the same category, it is automatically a game loss. Okay. But if it's something similar,
it's very similar to what happened.
Right. Yeah. But if it's something slightly suspicious, we could do some more investigating and maybe look at cheating.
Yeah, sure. If you're like, I saw this guy play earlier, and I don't need Eidolons in my main board, so I'm gonna play, I'm gonna play with 58, 56 cards.
Right, and that would fall under cheating. Now, let's do it the other way real fast. You have the 17 card sideboard, and you think you presented a 58 main, and you don't say anything. And you just sit there and you're like counting it, and you're just like, well, I don't actually need those, but I'll bring this in, and I'll bring that in.
Sure.
And your opponent is kind of like watching, and they notice. They're like, seems like you have too many cards, like, judge? And you're like, oh, no, I'll just add these real quick. And you just go, whoa. Like, that's probably going to end up in cheating and disqualification.
Yeah, you're going to go to Magic Jail.
You are going to go to Magic Jail.
Straight to Magic Jail. You're done.
Right to Magic Jail.
You're done.
Kitty Guru, which I believe is Bree, is saying if you put a cup on my desk, I'll have an anxiety attack. Yeah. She nearly knocked something over earlier, and you've done it before.
Cheers. Cheers, girl. I have done it before.
Right. So, yeah, my point for this week's Judge's Corner is, like, if you find an error, don't just assume that what the judges are going to do to fix it or any penalties they're going to assign. Just call a judge, explain what's going on, and let them take it from there. Answer questions openly, honestly, and to the best of your knowledge.
Yeah, dude, like, every single week, Judge's Corner seems... Like, sometimes you do some really fucking good ones. Sometimes you do some stinkers.
Oh, dude, so...
Well, can I finish?
Oh!
So, sometimes you do some stinkers, but this week was, like, that's probably the most simple Judge's Corner you've ever done. But it's so in-depth. Everything is so in-depth with you fucking nerds. It's insane. All you said was, don't present a fucked up deck. Everybody be like, yeah, I'm just calling a judge.
Just call a judge.
But you took like 8 minutes to say, just call a judge. Isn't that crazy?
No, because, like, people Because people are going to get in their mind like that. They're going to be like, oh shit, I fucked something up. I'm going to get a game loss. I can't tell a judge I'll get a game loss.
Yeah, that's called a panic attack.
Exactly.
We take medicine for
that. And
it's
generally not the case that you're going to get a game loss. You're going to get a game loss or disqualified if we discover an error that you had knowledge of and you didn't call a judge. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a big problem.
Yeah, just rat yourself out.
Yes, exactly. That's what you want to do.
Anytime anything happens,
yes,
fucking call a judge, rat yourself out, move on.
You mentioned judges' corners that we've done. What was 3 weeks ago? We did the KCI one.
Oh yeah, that one was excellent.
Thank you. So we had multiple KCI players in our 103-player event, which went really smooth, by the way. I've gotten a lot of compliments on how smooth that entire event went, and I was very proud of it. It's very nice. Thank you. Thank you. I had Scott and Rob. They did well. I had a player. There was only the 2 hangups. It was the Sean thing, and then there was a KCI thing.
Yeah.
The player had a KCI on the field and both the creatures, and was trying to be like, okay, I'm going to sack this one, hold priority, do this. And he's like, hold on, that doesn't work like that. And he's like, no, I hold priority, I do this. He's like, no, judge. And without trying to coach the player into basically telling them how to overpay for a spell, which was really tough. The guy was getting a little heated, but we got to talk to him afterward, and he understood. He figured it out. It's like, we can't coach you. All we can tell you is that does not work that way.
Yeah,
and if you had watched the Magic After Dark episode, you would know how to do this.
Oh, dang!
So, but we talked to him, and it was good afterward.
That's cool.
So Rash wants the Alpine Moon follow-up, which you, I think, also wanted. So I'm all about this.
Yeah, okay. So Alpine Moon. I mean, I don't have any judge rulings on this. I just wanted to talk about how fucking great this card is.
It's actually good. It's actually good.
I actually had a conversation with, not a big conversation, but just kind of a back and forth a little bit with a local future pro, Donovan Abram.
Yeah. I'm on the Donovan train for sure.
Yeah, he's great. He's a great player.
Tape.
He's done. He's
slip tape.
He's a very good player.
I like
So he said to me, best card in his sideboard lately, Alpine Moon.
So it
just gets there. He's running Jeskai.
It functions kind of like a Blood Moon.
It is,
but it doesn't fuck up your lands.
Yeah. So this is baby Blood Moon. It just does just enough to get you through and to get what you need. So you're not really. I can't sit here and say, oh, you better get this card because man, this card's going to be worth $10-15. It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
At all.
No.
There's going to be so many of these open. These are next to going to be worthless. They're a $3 rare at best if they start seeing some heavy sideboard play. But this card's real good.
The number one judge call for the PPTQ was Alpine Moon and Tron Lands.
Absolutely. And that's what it's there for.
Exactly. But it was interesting to me because all the Tron players that were questioning what was going on, like when a hate card comes out and affects one of my decks, I usually look into that and I'm like, okay, how do I dodge this? How do I beat this? How does this exactly work and affect me, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And none of the Tron guys had even. It was almost like they had never heard of this card. I was just like, this is very odd. So Alpine Moon enters the battlefield. Choose a non-basic land card name. You name Urza's Tower. Okay.
Pithing Needle. It's
yeah.
It's Pithing Needle and Blood Moon had a baby.
They had a docking.
They docked and they
had a baby.
Yep.
That's where babies come from. Docking.
Mm-hmm.
Land your opponent's control with the chosen name Urza's Tower. Lose all land types and abilities, and they gain tap. Add 1 mana of any color. Well, if you look at the, let's say, Urza's Mine, as opposed to Tower, says tap. If you control an Urza's Power Plant and an Urza's Tower, add 2 colorless to your mana pool. So this to people looks like, well, if you control a creature named blah blah blah, or that kind of thing, then you gain X life or some stupid shit like that. I don't know. But what's actually happening with Alpine Moon is it's replacing all of the types on the type line, except for super types, so like artifact or creature or something.
Yeah.
So in the case of naming Urza's Tower, when Urza's Mine goes to act, it's not looking for the name of the card. It's looking for the type line. And if you look at something like a 5th edition Urza's Mine, the type line here, it just says land. So a lot of players don't even understand that it says land dash Urza's Mine on all the errated versions of these cards.
Okay.
So like here,
I had no clue. I did not know this was a thing.
this is how this works. So this is land dash Urza's Mine. The Alpine Moon removes the tower part of this. It removes Urza's tower from this, and it just says land. That's it. I don't even think it makes it another type. Just makes it a land.
Yep.
So when these things go to activate, they're looking for other type lines, not name lines. So these will always produce 1 as long as a Alpine Moon is on.
Yeah, so that's why you always name tower, because
Name the tower.
yeah, you name the tower because then they can't produce 3; they can only produce 1.
Yes. Yep.
You don't want to hit the one that only produces
Right.
2.
Now, when playing against, God dang it, I keep clicking the wrong thing. When playing against Tron and you have stuff like, I don't know, Ghost Quarter or Field of Ruin,
Yeah.
and they have Tron online, which land do you go after? Which one do you destroy?
Always the tower?
Not the tower.
Why?
Because the tower is the one that produces 3, right?
Yeah.
So if you destroy the tower, then they end up using like a sphere or a Sylvan Scrying or something like that, and either the mine or the power plant to like go and get the tower. And then they play the tower and they have 3 mana. As opposed to if you were destroying the mine, they might have to use the tower producing 1, and then you go and get the mine, and now your mine to turn Tron back on is only producing 2. It's a minor thing, but like it's
God
that
damn it.
1
Yeah,
extra
you're
mana.
right.
So when destroying the lands, you don't go after the tower. You try to make them use the tower when you're their Tron-less kind of thing.
Yeah, because they can find one. Mm-hmm. Fuck, that's, yeah.
Excellent.
I don't play land destruction, though.
Yeah.
I just try to kill a motherfucker.
So do we do Are we doing your Gen Con next, or?
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear about your Gen Con.
I mean, my Gen Con's, it's pretty short and sweet.
You want me to put a timer up?
No time.
Yeah, well,
Give me 30 seconds, all right?
30 seconds on the clock.
Like your love life. So Gen Con was this past weekend. Everybody from the local area, which would be right around me here at Pandemonium
I wasn't
Games,
there.
they were there, except for Chris.
I was in Disneyland. World.
Yeah.
World. God, that's confusing.
Yeah, gotcha. I did that earlier. Yeah, so a lot of the guys were there. There's a lot of local people playing in some of the events. And it was really cool. They did the beta draft. We talked about that a few weeks ago. I was really excited about it. I signed up for the M19 beta draft. Or no, the Masters 25
right.
beta draft. And I got stuck at a booth buy listing for 3.5 days. So it's a little disappointing. But, you know, business always comes first for me.
Yeah,
So-
gotta work, baby.
Yeah, so we're still trying to grow. We're trying to grow our name. We're trying to grow just in size.
What's your name?
Mom's Boys, my guy.
No.
Yeah, so, you know, we're trying to grow, and that's the one thing I have to do. When I'm at an event like that, and I have a chance to further the business instead of playing, I have to make a choice. And so I was a little bummed out about that, but I ended up getting a chance to talk to the guys, and you know they were going to give me a refund. They were like, "Yeah, we just had the boss
event.
man, for the event. It was $70.
Yeah.
They're like, he'll just sign his name on the back of the receipt,
Right.
and you go ahead and go wait in line and get your money back."
Yeah.
Well, the line was about 50 people long.
Sure. I heard that those past times, they don't have the best like track record for on time, but
Correct.
they still get things done and
They
do
do.
it in a very customer first kind of aspect,
do.
which is really good.
Yeah.
But it's also interesting for me that their time aspect is not great because they pull from a set of judges and event staff that are very good and very knowledgeable.
Yeah, like Meg was running it. Meg
Right.
Mom.
Yeah.
You know,
and Meg's good at running events.
Yeah.
I feel like some of it just falls on the TO not giving them proper amounts to prep, and then of course it's also there's tons of fucking people,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
So like that just adds to the chaos and slows
Yes,
things down.
yeah.
So it's not all on them.
No, so
But you didn't want to jump
but
the
yeah.
line because it was 50 people.
yeah, it was 50 people long. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go back tomorrow.
Oh.
We're in the car driving home, and I was like, I didn't get my $70 back.
You think about, I don't know if it's going to work at this point, but you could try emailing them and send them like a photo.
I was gonna call them, but they
of
were
your
probably
big
just gonna
dumb
be like,
face.
"Hey, Bub, we're not giving your fucking $70
Yeah,
back."
he might credit you or something though.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I could put that towards my pass next year.
Yeah.
But that was like, in a nutshell, I literally was at the booth people were walking by and they're like,
"That's the same fucking guy."
They're like, "No,
same fucking guy.
Were you here earlier?" And I was like, "Yeah, this morning at 9 a.m. and it's 8 o'clock at night." Yeah, that was me.
I ran a Yu-Gi-Oh regional where they had 2 traders, and one of them sat with a guy for like 3 or 4 hours, and there was like 3 people that came up to me and were pissed off, and I'm like, dude's over there making money. Like, that's his business. Like,
Yeah.
what do you want me to do? Go stand in line with the
Yeah.
other people. Like,
I gotta sling those dollars.
right. Like,
You know?
that's how it is. Like, guy brings a bunch of stuff, and the person's like, yeah, I'm going to try and make money off of this. He's going to sit down and make money off of it.
The local girl that colored hair. What's her name?
Brenda Smith.
Brenda Smith. Now she said that the tournament started a little bit late. I believe it was on Saturday.
She did one on Wednesday, and then she did one on Saturday. Wednesday? Might have been Wednesday, Thursday.
It was Thursday.
Sure, okay, Thursday. So that one I think was supposed to start at 3. It didn't really kick off until about 5-ish,
yeah,
I think.
So she said that shit lasted till 6 a.m.
She made it to the finals of that one. That was the thing that queued for the beta draft.
Holy balls.
She made it to the finals. So they had, was it 9 rounds? I can't remember if it was 8 or 9 rounds, plus top 8,
well,
which was a redraft.
There was 200 dudes.
Because it was sealed and then draft.
Yeah.
And then, so I think that's 8 rounds. She played in the finals.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how she lost. I remember somebody telling me the story. But like it kind of killed her day 2 because she's just exhausted at that point. You got to go sleep.
Yeah.
She played fucking 13 hours worth of Magic.
Yeah. So I was kind of happy that I missed out on something crazy like that. But
a lot of people were like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, but it was really cool. I did get to hear the guy that won. They had him up on stage, and
was he going nuts?
Well, he won the alpha starter.
Sure, like just the box.
Yeah, because they did the beta draft, and then the winner got an alpha starter pack, which I believe was $16,000. The guys at Pastimes, they were telling me that.
Did you crack it?
No, he kept it sealed.
Thank God.
It's like I believe it was $16,500, something like that. He had to get a W-2.
Yep.
Because it was considered a cash.
He's got to pay taxes on that.
Yeah, he's got to pay taxes on that.
Quite a bit too.
So they brought him up on stage, and they're like, "All right, congratulations, Billy Fuckboy," or whatever his name was. And he was
That's
like,
a very good name.
Yeah, he was just like, they're like, "All right, say something," and it was like.
Did he say he was going to Disney World?
No, it was like dead air, and then he was like, "Thanks a lot, guys. Really, this is awesome." That's all I gotta say.
That's pretty good.
That was like his only lines.
Like
I'm just
we're in this culture of like antisocial or socially not perfect nerds, right?
Sure.
So like if you're gonna do that kind of thing, you're gonna put somebody on the spot, you better be like asking them a question and being like, so what did you think of the event, or what colors did you play? Like, you know, are you thinking about cracking this pack, or are you gonna maybe just hold it for a collection, maybe resell?
Listen, they'll have us there in a couple years. We'll be signing baby foreheads.
Baby foreheads, yeah.
We'll be signing some
I'm gonna
tits,
sign their arms.
Some guy breasts.
I'll sign.
Breastises.
I mean, you give me money.
Yeah.
I'll sign you.
Yeah.
Send me money. I'll sign you. Where's my Sharpie? I got this.
So
I got silver too.
My time's up for the Gen Con talk. So
yeah,
there wasn't a whole lot there wasn't a whole lot that went on for me. I got to go and play some old school video games.
Like what? Galaga?
No, I played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade.
Hard. That game's hard.
Arcade. I made it to the 4th round.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was cool. But yeah, that was it. That was Gen Con in a nutshell for me.
Can I ask you specific about Gen Con with trading and the vendoring and stuff? Because you spent 3 fucking days doing it or whatever.
Yeah.
Can you tell me like how those kind of interactions go? Is it a lot of like trying to move merchandise, or is it just like it's stuff that you're comfortable already hitting your percentage on, or something like what's the kind of in and out of that?
So really, what you're there to do is filter.
Sure.
Okay.
Move this out.
That's why, like, when I talk to when you guys hear me talk about the Germans, you know, these guys that come from overseas, they have different markets than we do. Like, if you look at a list, if you look at Japanese lists for Modern, you're like, what in the fuck?
Yeah, their meta's
they all
way
play the
different.
craziest, weirdest shit.
Yep.
So what they do is they take advantage of that. So, the Japanese will come over here and they will pick up a card that maybe is $50 here.
Sure.
But they can get 60 yen for it.
Sure.
There.
Right.
And so with that difference, it may sound like $10 to you, but that's not $10. You paid $50
and you made money,
and then you made 60 yen.
Right.
Or whatever their money is.
Right. It's like
I speak American.
It's like going to a Meijer, buying out all their milk, and then selling it to people for $2 higher immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
So just a run on milk for some reason.
So you're just
milk.
Yeah, all you're trying to do is you're just shifting markets. It's just like a stock market. You're just trying to take advantage of percentages, and that's what I do. When I'm there, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to turn like these all these kind of small cards, these mid-level $1 to $20 cards, into cards like reserve list cards like dual lands and force field and
give bulk, get
Jace,
duels.
Yeah, and Jace the Mind Sculptor, and we're trying to do is turn smalls into bigs and move them into a closer percentage. Yeah, that's the game. That's all we do, and so that's how you build a business on that stuff. So,
I like it.
But yeah, Gen Con was it was slow and steady for me. There was a lot of people that had a lot of fun. I kept seeing local guys stand in line for like 20 minutes just to sign up for an event, so it was really cool.
Damn.
Very cool
I've
stuff.
never been to a Gen Con. Sounds pretty intense and insane.
Yeah, so let's talk about some of the upcoming events, because we didn't actually get to that. So
is that this one?
No, here. Upcomings.
Okay.
Yeah, so for those of you that are wondering what's going on, it was we had Indianapolis, then we had Indianapolis again for Gen Con.
Yes.
Last week was Minneapolis.
We got a lot of Appleses.
We had a lot of Appleses this past couple weeks. And coming up is Orlando. So we our main man, our sponsor, Jacob Tilk, he's going to be heading.
Tilkerson?
Yeah, Tilk's going to Orlando. He's going to be representing Mom's Basement. Pretty excited about that. And he's going to be playing
Humans?
No, it's standard.
Oh shit. Red black.
Red black, baby.
Fuck yeah.
That's what he made the Pro Tour with.
He asked me today if I had Nexus of Fate.
Well, I think he's trying to trick everybody.
I hope so, because that's not a Tilk deck.
No.
Like, Tilk is really good with, like,
we told him, like, everybody
decks.
said, go upstairs, pound him in the face.
Yes.
Don't worry about getting fogged. Just fight through it.
Right.
So, if you're going to head out to Orlando, that would be amazing. I wish I could go to Orlando, but it's a GP.
It's a long-ass drive.
Yeah, I can't go to GPs anymore. It is, but fly.
I think I did
fly
it.
to that
I
shit.
think I did the down in 14 hours, and the up was 15.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You go down a lot though, so.
I mean, when they appreciate it.
Yeah. So Brussels is also standard. So next week we'll be able to see, again, like I said, we'll be able to see those conflicting metagames.
Sure.
From overseas and also here at home.
Right. Yeah, I do like when they do that. I'm not a big fan of
there
Brussels.
There it is, baby. Orlando skyline.
It's really fucking pretty.
It's gorgeous.
And then
I want to bask.
And then look at like old school.
Yeah.
Fucking fancy
horse
butt.
Horses and
That's
shit. That's
literally a horse butt.
Yeah. That's Brussels.
Yep.
It's Brussels sprouts.
There's probably nothing like on here yet though, right?
No, they don't have shit on here.
Yeah, this is just like straight coverage stuff.
Yeah.
It's a good photo though. Good photo, guys.
So and you can go ahead and click on this here. We're going to show you
SCG events?
Yes, SCG events. So upcoming is Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks. Or it's not this weekend, but it's the next. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got Dallas, and then we have Dallas, and then we have Baltimore. I will be in Baltimore. That is.
Where is Baltimore? I'm really bad with geometry.
Oh, let me use the Michigan hand. So here's Michigan.
You just didn't catch my joke at all. That's fine. It's over here.
It's over here. It's on the East Coast.
What's it in?
It's in
Pennsylvania?
No, Baltimore, Maryland.
Maryland. Oh yeah, so you go down and then over here. Okay.
Yeah, it's like an 8.5 hour drive. But before Baltimore, Maryland is
Thanks, Rash.
Detroit.
I'm sorry?
GP Detroit. Boom, 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 boom,
You're
boom,
right.
boom. Go back here.
Okay.
Look, scroll down. Oh yeah,
GP
there's Detroit.
Team
September.
Unified Modern. I'm still trying to put together some mini team events. They're just kind of There are a lot. There are a lot to make happen. I'm glad that this took me here because registration is now open.
Yes,
and
it is.
I like to really jam this one in there.
$70
per person, so $210 for the team, which is kind of the going rate now for GPs. It's not cheap, but like it's fine. Get a playmat. Fuck. Josh, you're playing in this. I'm playing in this.
I don't know if I'm playing in it.
Oh no!
I mean,
this supposed to be you, Chris, and Al.
I'm supposed to, but
Al was working on his deck the other night.
So many people fucking talking to me about being there and doing business, and it's my hometown, and
have them sit next to you. You just reach over and play your cards with the other hand.
Business first, pleasure second.
Yeah,
that sucks, but it's got to be the way it is.
That sucks. Anyways, GP Detroit's gonna be fucking amazing. Okay, so I was, name drop. I was talking to Marshall Sutcliffe last night on Twitter, and I'm like, Marshall, I assume you're going to be here for GP Detroit. I would love to have you in the building. I'd love to plan like a meet and greet or maybe even a special like challenge. Marshall,
you're so famous,
dude. Like, Marshall's one of my favorites. I would love to have him.
We're just kicking it on Twitter.
He was really nice too. He was just like, thank you so much for reaching out. Like that's really cool. I would love to do that. Unfortunately, I'm doing an event in Seattle that weekend.
Unfortunately, I got a lot of babies' heads to sign.
But he's exactly. But he's like, to sign. But hey, next time I'm in the area,
I'll sign your tits.
I'd love to do it. Yeah.
Next time I'm in the area, I'll sign your tits.
Yeah. Oh, Resh says you do not get the playmat. It's separate. Oh. Yeah, Resh, play sides. You can definitely have a bunch of sides. So please no.
You just get the mutable.
$15 for the playmat.
Dang, they're starting to charge for playmats.
Pass. They're gonna overprint these. Pass.
Hard pass.
Hard pass.
Hardest pass I've ever passed on.
It's really interesting because it's a modern GP, and we got straight standard Planeswalker mats for $15. $15 for a playmat is fine, but
those look good too.
This one looks really good. And
All of them look good.
Vivian's real hot.
Yeah, that even
Tez.
Yeah, Tez looks real good.
Tezzy with the Pezzy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I screwed up all your tabs now.
It's all good.
Sorry.
So
we haven't done this. I don't know if you want to go there.
Yeah, no, we did.
No.
Oh, we didn't?
No.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're right.
So this was one of the events, right?
Yeah, this is Indy 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I guess we wanted to talk.
It, right?
This is the one that I was talking about that I played in. Yes.
Yes.
So Infect took first, Burn took second.
Also
Infect,
took
Ironworks, Humans. So it's all like this is 2 weeks ago, so we're all starting to see.
Catch up.
Yeah, we're starting to see this reflection here in not only local metas but also like upper level metas. So
there's no Gonti's Machination. I don't like this.
You don't like it?
No, it's
without
not good.
Without black.
This card only does 4 damage. It's not good enough.
Yeah.
2 mana for 4.
It's not good enough.
I agree.
But so this is going to be the continuous top decks that are going to be placing is Infect.
Humans,
Burn, Burn not so much.
There's a 4-color Saheeli here, dude.
Burn does burn. Well, yeah, because it's an SCG. There's 4-color Saheeli at all these, and people. This is always like the Kentucky special. They're like, I got murdered by mono green, or I'm dropping. I just lost a 4-color Saheeli.
Hello, Counters Company. Just gonna take a quick peruse of your numbers. Ballista Bird, Druid, 2-4 Witness. Holy crap! A single Finks.
See, this is why we don't get through in an hour.
I
just lose track of yourself.
Like squirrel, baby, squirrel.
Look,
Look,
a bird. Look, a butterfly.
Bird. Okay, so I'll have to come back and look at that.
Yeah.
But the other thing that I look at Modern and I see right now is that the format seems really weak to flyers. I feel like Infect's really good right now because it just has these flyers that kind of give it inevitability. Humans is really good because it just kills you in the air. What was the other deck where it's just like, once it starts flying at you, you just can't keep up anymore. So I feel like there needs to be another shift in the meta, and or just killing people because you fucking make 1 billion zombies on turn 3 or something with Vengevine. Yeah. Okay. So what's this one?
This is standard. So again, mono black zombies took first in Indy. And red black is just there. Red black. Mono green, blue black mid range. It's all the same fucking shit.
Red black.
Why we don't see anything new here. So again,
we have rotation.
We don't even need to talk about standards. Standards mostly trash.
But yeah, but we finally have like the real rotation coming, and it comes on the back of Ravnica. So we're gonna get multicolored, cool shit. You know, it's gonna be awesome. All right, so now that I've continued to mess up your stuff, my bad.
You good, doggy. This
some
is what
finance.
Yeah, always talking about finance. Finance is great. I know you guys wanna. You guys definitely want to hear what cards are moving, what cards you should pick up, what cards you should just maybe leave alone for right now.
Right, like Leyline of the Void. We were talking about it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago we were talking about Leyline of the Void, and now it's $60. I want to say it was like 30 or 40. I think it's almost doubled in price since then.
Yep.
So, you know, this stuff like this is trackable stuff that you want to keep an eye on. Now, this week they're talking about some Pauper cards that did some spiking, a Commander card that did some spiking, Mirror Entity. I'm not actually sure. My guess is maybe it's some type of
maybe no.
It's a shapeshifter, so it can be anything.
Artie used to play it, which, by the way, congratulations to Artie Shera for winning my PPTQ.
Yeah, of course.
He was very pumped. You give a shout out to the local Artie. Okay, so Pauper, Rebels, that's cool. I didn't even think about that. That makes more sense with that. Commander, what's this do? During your upkeep, you may add up to 2 colors mana to your mana pool. This mana cannot be spent to play spells. So it's like activated abilities. That's a cool card. I don't hate that. Seems very worthwhile. So where the hell is the Mirror Entity, though?
Oh, it's up here. Scroll back up.
Mirror Entity, win cons. How do we win with this deck? Good old-fashioned beating. The idea isn't to go early damage to small creatures, but to finish the game with a lot of huge creatures due to Mirror Entity. So is this also, like, is this like Rebel Commander?
Sure. No clue.
Weird.
Yeah, don't really care.
I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
Okay, so back it up.
Back that ass up.
Back. Oh, no! I didn't do that.
All right, so this is actually, like I said, I'll keep it short and sweet, but Guy's Liege, this is a really cool spike. This was done by Dan Bach himself. If you guys have heard of that guy, he's the owner of...
Oh, he spiked it, you're saying?
Yeah, he's the owner of Power 9?
P9?
I think. I don't know. I might have that wrong, but yeah, I don't think he owns Power 9. He owns something else.
Okay.
Anyways, he's supposed to be one of the biggest.
Yeah, it's P9.
Okay.
You were right.
Yeah, he's supposed to be one of the biggest trolls in Magic for spiking cards. He's much like Rudy. He's on that same level where
Rudy's insane.
Yeah, where he's just, you know, I don't want to call people a piece of shit.
Rudy's not a piece of shit.
No, listen, let me finish.
Okay.
I don't want to call people a piece of shit, but they really affect our game in a very adverse way sometimes.
Adverse is a good way.
And it's not, so it's not, it doesn't help the player base, and it doesn't help the people that you and I deal with all the time. I'm on the financial side. You know, you're more on the
community.
Yeah, the community-driven side, and so this does not help either one of our sides of the business. When you have people just shitting on, you know, spiking cards. Now it's Guy's Liege from Revised.
Sure.
It went up to, I think at one point it touched $18. So it's just your basic Revised card that doesn't see much play in 93, 94.
This article doesn't want to load.
But yeah,
Holy shit.
what he did is he took...
Did people dump on it? Is that why this is back down?
Yeah, of course. Like, it's just one of those things where people see, oh my God, Dan Bach's jumping on this, and he bought 3,000 copies. And you're just like, I have to buy mine before it goes up to $100. So that's when you start to see, you'll always see my fat little arm, you know, go like this every single week.
I didn't want to miss it.
Yeah, so this is just one of those things where this is a blip. Please don't pay attention to stuff like this. This is the kind of stuff that kind of fires me up, so I try not to talk about it too much.
Is this the kind of thing where the kind of thing where people are like, "Well, I have 2 of those. I'm going to run to Josh. Josh, give me $50 for this."
Yeah. So this hurts a lot of small business owners because now that people see that this card spiked, they go dig them out. Yeah. They're not playable. There's nothing that we can do as a business for you for this card. If you say to me, "Hey, Josh, I would like to hand you 2 Guy's Liege that I found."
I'll give you 6 cents.
Yeah, and I look and I say, "Oh, they're $18 or they're $12 today. They're up 1,000, almost 2,000%." Yeah, I'd offer you $1.50 for them.
Sure.
And then you look at me, and then I'm the asshole.
Yeah.
When really,
you don't think that
yeah,
you're
when
trying
really
to rip them off or
yeah,
something.
because this price can't sustain itself.
But people need to understand that that's not
Yeah.
how the market really works, and that's
It's
part
not.
of what we're doing on the show
Yes,
here is to
exactly.
trying to educate the player base and like these kind of spikes are not
Sustainable.
sustainable, and
Yep.
they're just not real.
Yeah, so
No,
like
it's just-
I can see like
The
okay,
substance isn't there.
yeah, so like there was a spike that was similar to this. It was the 3-drop Royal Assassin.
Yes.
Royal Assassin
Yes.
jumped like to $40 or something
Yeah,
like
I think
that.
we talked about that one too.
But that's okay. That card's played in 93, 94.
Sure.
This card
Nothing.
is not.
No.
So
Yeah.
when a piece of shit card spikes like this because somebody's trolling the internet because he doesn't have anything fucking better to do with his life because
Well, I
he's
mean,
not a piece of shit.
Like he gets the first, 1,500 or whatever, and then he turns them into $5 cards and maybe actually
Sure.
moves 100 of them. Like
Maybe.
he makes more than his money back,
but
right?
the bad thing is it's
that
more
how math works? I
it's
don't
more
know.
of a joke and it just makes him look poor and it's
Yeah,
just like
it's-
why do you why do you
Don't do
why do you
this,
want to be
yeah.
why do you want to be the laughing stock?
Yeah, it's
of a community.
It's kind of a shitty thing to do.
Yeah, it just doesn't
really
seem
is.
right.
So like with that and the quick mention of like Rudy is a mad genius, but he's just that. He's insane. People that
Genius. Did you just call him a mad genius?
he's a mad genius because
Holy balls.
what he does is like this super aggressive marketing. He figured out a way to get inside people's heads, a certain portion of the community, kind
Correct.
of thing, and he stays there with his like insane antics and his very flashy showing of all kinds of duels and stuff like that.
Whatever.
But like the guy's insane, and people should not listen to him because he's. In a lot of the times, he's just trying to manipulate the market and people for his benefit, and I don't like that.
Correct.
What's going on with Click? Anything crazy?
No, this is a 10-cent card.
Oh, this is another just stupid.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
Oh, this is like the Land War thing. This is out of the deck.
It's just silly.
Dumb.
Or a thief.
Commander. Oh no, yeah, because there's a
Yeah.
commander coming out that cares about enchantments.
Yes, and
I've
that's
seen this
why.
one
Yeah,
jumping,
that's
too.
why Enchanted Evening.
Yep.
The foils are up to $50.
Ooh, Venji baby.
Yep, you got Vengevine at $45. I believe they might even be
They're higher
higher
than that
today.
now.
I think
Yeah,
they're like
they're
in
higher
the
than that.
60s. Somebody was saying something about $100.
I just real quick note. Rash also said that all of the GPs this year have had separate playmats. They've not been included. I did not realize that at all. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then there was one more. I don't know why it's doing that, Josh. I'm not doing that.
Oh, you're good.
EE.
Yeah, engineered explosives. So now this, just touch on this real quick. This is very similar. This has been a continuation of this thing just climbing. If you want, you can click
Sure,
on it and
yeah.
show everybody the graph.
I'll show them my graph.
Yeah, EE is just
Oh wow. Okay.
get a point here.
You want it right there?
Yeah, I mean the
you
top
want the
here.
current one?
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Wow.
yeah, we got some hovering action at
I didn't
him.
realize we were on Mox Opals.
Yeah, we're at it's up to Mox Opal status.
Status.
So about I think it was 2 years ago,
Yeah, dude.
maybe to this month, engineered explosives was about $13.
Yep.
I remember this was like one of the first buy lists that I ever did. It had to be a little bit less than 2 years ago, I believe.
No,
but
that's about 2 years.
is it?
Yep.
Okay. And what was it at? 20? It was at 22.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
So
I
maybe
got out of
I'm thinking in buy list numbers. So
Yeah.
if it's 25, I was probably getting 13s for them or 14s.
I think I got out of mine
Yeah, and
when
so
they were about 30, and I think I got 15 for
Yeah,
them. And
and
then
so-
this happened. I was like,
yeah, so like what, a month later
Yep.
it spiked to
Kaladesh.
to $52, and then it just rode that $50 train all the way until
Dominaria hit again. Another hard
until
one.
Dominaria hit, and then now today you're looking at engineered explosives are $100 bills. If you need this card, it's a $100 bill. And a lot of people aren't going to be coming off of these cards very easily. You're going to have to trade a Liliana for it.
Right.
You're going to have to trade fetches for it. The card it's very very good.
Yep.
The card is like you have to have this card somewhere in your 75 if you're playing a mid-rangey / control deck.
You have to be able to deal with all the things that
Yeah,
different.
you got to be able
yeah.
to 2-for-1
Yep.
to catch up. But yeah, this is at Mox Opal's number right now.
Yeah.
Mox
No,
Opal's
I like
100
status.
Yeah,
I
it's
like that better.
$110.
So Rash is literally hitting the point that I want to talk about, is that Sunburst is a Mirrodin mechanic, right? It's a plane where all the artifacts are interacting with each other, and like you can have these pay 5 for like the Bringers of the Dawn, stuff like that, cast them for cheaper or whatever. This is a mechanic that I've thought for a long time also would work really well on Ravnica with the guild and stuff like that.
Yep.
So I could see this as a reprint in one of the Ravnica sets. I don't know if it's something that Wizards directly planned for, but this is a solid thing. Like, they kind of rotate around with things like Ratchet Bomb in Standard, and we haven't had an EE in a while, so this could be something that we see not too far out.
This seems wild in Standard, to be able to 2-for-1.
Yeah, but
this just makes...
you're about to get full rotation.
Yeah, well, if you have Teferi... If you can play Teferi and Engineered Explosives and Search for Ass Cancer all in the same deck...
Teferi and Search for Ass Cancer are going to stick together. Yeah, but they build around and give you other ways to like interact with this shit too. Let's see, what does Raph say? Maybe the last set, which isn't defined by guilds by then. Maybe. Like, I think that this could be reprinted in Standard, and I think that Ravnica would be a good spot to do it, but I'm not putting any money on it. You know what I'm saying?
You're not research and development?
I'm not R&D in it. No, let me talk to some people.
Yeah, you know Sutcliffe, right?
Yeah, but he's not R&D.
Yeah, but he knows R&D people. So
he does, but they don't give him
pretty much work for Magic now.
I work for Magic.
I'm being a dick. I'm sorry.
What I always do.
Thank you.
You're funny.
All right, so give us some.
You want the all times?
No. So give us some local yokel action.
So no all times?
No, we already hide it here.
Oh, I thought you wanted to do a low though. Oh, there is one low I want to do though.
Oh, is there one low that you want to see?
This fucking...
Rings of Brighthearth?
Dude, it's not even on here. How do you spell Brightling?
Bright. Just put Bright.
I did. It's not on here.
I did.
Is there a way to just search the cards on the site? Oh my god.
Brightling. Oh, baby.
I'll ling your brightness.
Oh, it came down from $40.
Half.
Nice.
This card is a good card.
It's not Garbo.
It's not garbage. It's not good enough for Legacy Death and Taxes.
Yeah, it's just coming back down to earth.
It's just not. And I feel bad for the people that invested in this. I feel bad for my store, which for some reason has 2 foils of this in it now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what you do with
like,
those.
fire sale this bitch.
Get that
it out of
TCG
here.
player running, bub.
We gotta talk about that. I'm too exhausted. It ain't happening. I'm so sad. So... how much is the foil? Let's see. Foils are currently listed at a hundo. Mm-hmm. But I think they were more. I think that they were like 150 or something like that. In the store. I want to fire sell this thing. I want to get it out of here. I want to sell it. If I can sell it for $50, I'll probably be happy. Maybe I can get 65 out of it or something like that.
Great,
Just get it gone.
Yeah.
Because like it's still a good like commander and it's beautiful foil, but like I don't want it in the store anymore. Okay, so
local
yokels. Local yokels.
Give the local people what they want.
I'm gonna give them the yokelist.
Of the yokelist?
Of the yokelist.
Yeah.
So...
Taking care of our Michiganders?
Yeah, we already mentioned the PPTQ a couple times. We got Artie that slogged it out. Another note is he won with Jund, a deck that is like kind of notoriously looked down upon right now, but like did really well. Josh, did you... I can't even remember. You weren't even here on Saturday, were you?
I was not. I was at Gen Con.
There was another Jund player. I don't know the gentleman's name. It was an Asian guy. He had a completely foiled out, beautiful Jund deck.
I could pull his picture up for you on Facebook, but if you wanted to creep on him.
Well, I want to creep on his Jund deck because it had Judge Foil bolts.
Oh, yeah.
Judge Foil bolts are my favorite bolts. It's like it's my favorite Magic card. It's gorgeous. If you've never looked, oh dude, they're like $600 or something. If you've never seen a Judge Foil Beta Bolt,
you're worth it.
Get in it. Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks. He's so nice.
I'll get you half of a Beta Bolt. I'll rip it in half.
Can I get the top half?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the important half.
Yeah.
So we just had the PBTQs, the UP, and us, and there was a lot of talk of like, well, it's Gen Con weekend, but it's also Pro Tour weekend. But we were the only PBTQ in town in like most of Michigan basically because the Gen Con was going on. And a lot of Magic players did go to Gen Con for sure, but not everybody can go to Gen Con. And the grinders, like I want to get to the Pro Tour type status, or even the mid-range guys, the guys that don't want to pay to go to Gen Con or don't have the money to go to Gen Con but still want to like play Magic on the weekend and compete, like I got all of them. I was only expecting like maybe 50 or so because like that's like a normal Wednesday type thing for us, and we fucking killed it. There's 103. It's nuts. This upcoming weekend, there are 3 options. We can talk about each of them. There are 2 on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. Let's start with Acropolis Games. All 3 of them are modern. Let's see what Acropolis has for us.
So, I've got some insider information.
Ooh.
If you are a local and you want to go to Acropolis Games and crush this thing...
This is the one you want to go to?
No. You got another thing coming. I had to sing because you know who sings?
No.
Richie Thompson.
Richie Thompson does sing.
You know who the fuck's going to be at Acropolis Games?
He's going to be at Acropolis.
Don't go to Acropolis Games. Pro Tour. Star of our one of the stars of our area.
Pro Tour Richie Thompson.
Yeah, he's been a guest on the show. I think it was episode 9.
Yeah, 9 or 10.
Yeah, just don't go. Richie's going to be there. He's just going to be creaming on people.
So there's 2 main ones on Saturday. There's the BC one and there's this one. And I think the BC one in their new space, which I'm excited to see. I really want to like put my deck together just so I can get out there.
I already showed you.
Yeah, but I want to be there. I want to see it for myself.
I mean, it's. You saw pictures. What do you need to be there for? I just
want to experience it. I want to see it. All right. Yeah. I want to put my fork in their sauce.
Okay, you got it, bub. You got it.
So. I think that you're actually going to get more of the hardcore grinders at the Acropolis one.
Really? Because they think they're going to crush it?
Yeah, because they want a smaller field. Like the BC one is definitely going to be larger for sure.
There's going to be better players there.
There will be good players at both for sure. Because like Richie and a bunch of other guys I know are going to.
Who's the one girl that we're going to have on eventually?
Jocelyn will be on at this one.
She's going to be on the show one day.
We do. I need to work on that. I got to reach out to these locals.
We've said that a few times.
Yeah, we can just do like a video that we play.
Let's message her after the show.
After the show at fucking 3 in the morning.
Who cares?
That won't be creepy at all. So
we'll send her the link. We'll send her the video to the show, and we'll just be like, "Look,
I got tomorrow off. I'll message Jocelyn tomorrow."
Fuck you.
Yeah. Maybe we can do an on-site video with her at BC.
Oh.
During the PPT.
And then you could see what BC looks like.
Yes. Yeah.
Man, you're too
cool.
good. It's never going to happen. Stop lying to me.
I'm gonna start working on it. So, Acropolis is going to have a smaller crowd, but there's still going to be a very fierce crowd. Then they'll have some of their locals. Fierce crowd. It's a fierce. They're like...
Show me fierce.
That reminds me of the
Show
same
me fierce.
Oh,
look, Richie Thompson.
Hey girl, want to be on my web show? Nice, nice, Bree.
The creepiest.
Yeah, how you doing? Here, let me get in your DMs. Get on my web show. Fuck. But BC will have a larger crowd, and they'll have most of their locals there, and there's a good chunk of their locals that are very solid players. So competition will probably be fiercer at BC. This is going to be the one that people are going to try and spike. They're capping at 64. It is. I just want to see entry and prize. Wow, there's a lot of links. Why is there Warmahorde stuff in here? You don't need that in here. Oh, that's a lot of copy paste. That's a lot of copy paste. I got it.
That's all he does is Warmahordes.
Do you see
Randy Tice
entry? I love Randy Tice. Randy Tice is a fantastic L2.
Dude, you say that about every judge that's ever doing any of these.
Randy Tice is one of the judges that does mostly local stuff. He doesn't do a ton of like GP and stuff like that. But like he has some of the best tone setting abilities. Like he keeps everything lighthearted, fun, and positive moving throughout the entire event every single time. I'm always impressed with Randy.
He's got those smooth.
Where's entry? Do you see entry?
No, I don't see entry. Gamer points?
I don't see entry.
No.
Okay, I can't tell you what it costs, and I don't know what the prizes are here, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, but there is this form that you can fill out to say, hey, I'm going to be there, so save me a seat. So get on that.
Yeah.
Jump on it.
There's a guy that works out there. His name is Jake Powell.
Yeah.
He's in the he's in the Mom's Basement group.
Yeah.
You know, so you could reach out to him. you know, but those guys, they got a long way to go out at out that store.
But Jake Powell is a very nice dude, and I'm sure he would be fine with people reaching out to him and asking him direct questions. Powell.
Yep.
This is a cool. What is that called?
It's called a panorama.
Panorama. Thank you.
Panorama?
Pan-your-rama. I'll ram your pana.
Holy shit!
That's a good like angle. It's cool. All right, let's look at their stuff because I know Bob's gonna have something here.
The Bob father.
Bob's always got stuff. He's ready to go. All right, so we got Delver Face, and let's see here. So $30, very reasonable for PPTQs in Michigan, especially the bigger ones.
Guaranteed 1K.
Guaranteed 1K. I wonder, it could be cash. Bob usually does cash, but in check form. Mm-hmm. So it's another type of paper that spends about the same.
Yeah.
Begins promptly at 1. That's good. That's totally fine. You'll be there pretty late, but that's okay. There's a lot of people that are going to drive in for this one too, so make sure you guys get a good night's rest beforehand.
Wish I could show up for this. It's like 5 minutes for me.
Where are you going this weekend?
My daughter. I got my daughter this
That's
weekend.
right.
We're just doing family shit.
Do we have the barbecue this weekend, or is that like
my barbecue?
Yeah.
A couple weeks.
Okay.
You got time.
Cool. Because I don't keep track of these things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. BC's got usually good organization.
Oh, yeah.
Good people
the last tournament.
Stuff like great judges.
We showed pictures. I talked about it.
Yep.
They ran a great tournament. So, yeah, absolutely. If you guys are wanting to go to a well-run tournament in Michigan,
this is the one you can go to.
BC
this
is
weekend,
always well-run,
sure.
And they'll treat you right out there.
Yeah.
So, and
agreed.
like I said, Acropolis games,
yeah,
not so good.
Might be just worth reaching out to them, is what we're trying to say,
places
and get some more details.
Really, I mean, 65 bodies in that place is really...
Is that stretching it?
That's stretching it times 2.
I don't think that they'll hit that I think that at best they'll probably hit like 20... I'm going to call it 27.
They're going to have to lower the count, though, because Richie's going to be there, so he counts for like 6 human beings.
That's too many human beings for Richie. That's too many.
He a big boy.
He's still, though.
He a big boy.
It's too many. It's like...
Richie, you big, dog.
5 1/4. But what I don't know. I got so lost in the
You got lost in the
Richie.
Sometimes it happens. That happens to the bitches.
It's starting to hit me here at the end.
Yeah.
But I think that they're going to get like 27 because BC will be the major poll.
Yes, absolutely.
So BC will have 50 plus, maybe 60 or so. We'll see. Let's see. The stadium, they do have their PPTQ up. It is listed for the correct day. That's awesome.
Frankenmuth, Bavarian Inn.
Yes. Both of the stadium's things are going to be taking place at the Bavarian Inn, which is that like nice Germany. Is it German or is it like...
Sure.
Okay.
It's American German.
Swedish, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like,
so the cool thing about this is that you can...
drink.
You can drink here.
You can drink at this one.
They have a bar right downstairs. Last year you couldn't, but now Magic says, cheers, brost, whatever the fuck.
Magic's on top, right?
Magic on top.
$20 entry, first place qualifies. There's cash prize. Let's see, what is that? That's $200-$300. Not bad. Not bad.
That's trash.
It's Sunday, Bavarian Inn. They could pull, because then they do like a 3K not too long ago for that IQ.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. And there was a bunch of people that got a tent, right?
There's a lot of... Oh, no, the one before that I was there. Yeah, no, that they had like 300 motherfuckers in that thing.
Maybe they'll increase this based on attendance. We don't know. It's not listed here that I see.
They run a good event.
This event doesn't start till 3 p.m., though.
Oh.
I don't like that.
On a Sunday?
And is being targeted to line up roughly with the end of round 5 of the main event. So what am I reading? The event should start at 3 p.m. and is being targeted to line up roughly with the end of round 5 of the main event. Oh, they have an IQ on the same day.
Fancy.
You know what? I think I might have that here. Let's scroll down. So it's
SCG IQ. Frankenmuth.
7
Stadium Frankenmuth right there.
8-12. Oh, somehow I missed the Evo Games one. Let me do a quick... I think it's this one.
Oh, in Lansing?
Yep.
Dude, you don't want to go out to Lansing. Perez is out there.
No, that one's done though. That one's in the past.
He probably ate those motherfuckers.
Future Pro.
Future Pro Ray Perez.
Ray Perez, yeah.
The hot sasses. He crushes those things out there. You don't want to go to Lansing.
Ray's great.
That's
yeah.
Perez.
So
that's
they have
Perez land.
So they have a main event, which I don't know if I can fucking pull up. Whatever. They have this and they have a PPTQ. The PPTQ is going to be their side thing.
Their side chick.
Yeah. Let's see how they go with that.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
If anybody goes to this one, send us feedback information. I'd like to hear about how this one, starting so late, actually ends up going.
Yeah, DM Chris's inbox.
Yeah, send it. Fuck you.
GM his inbox full of DMs.
It to me. Other than that, there's no other PPTQs this weekend. That's the IQ. GP Detroit's still coming up. It's a few weeks out. Got that one. Local calendar. We talked about Orlando, Acropolis, BC, Stadium IQ. We got it all. That's the local yokels, baby.
Very nice.
And that's our show.
Yes. So catch us next week. First of all, don't catch us next week. If you're not in our group, join our group and give us some feedback and let us know what deck you want to play.
Yes.
You want us to play next week. Sometimes it's a joke. Sometimes we go 0-5 and we get fogged to death by darkness. Other times,
why do you have to make me relive my pain?
Other times we're putting up some W's.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes it can be tough to watch, but sometimes it's real good to watch.
Yeah.
We're not the worst.
Yeah, we're fun characters.
Yeah, so we're gonna put up some deck lists for you guys to choose, and let us know what you want to play next week. It's all part of the fun. We play bingo. We give away something every single week.
Yep.
So
the mom's. If we didn't announce it, the winner was actually Kitty Guru, which is Bree. She won that foil F&M Glistener Elf.
Yeah.
Which she has now prominently displayed on my judge desk because Bree's also doing judge training. She's doing her L0 for her L1 training, and all of my judges have certain foil cards decorating my desk to kind of like show that they're part ownership of the judge area kind of thing.
Yeah, so
cool. Brie originally had this unicorn. It's a Mesa unicorn, and now she's like, well, I'm going to upgrade to my favorite Infect. So
that's right. Yeah, so we're on YouTube. Catch us on YouTube. We need
Most Basement Games. We need 2 more subscribers.
Yeah, so we need 2 more subscribers on YouTube, and we can get our own URL. We got 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do another giveaway.
No, because then you'll have like 2 billion subscribers. No.
Well, then we could get 2 URLs if we hit 200.
You're right.
We can get an EU.
You're wrong. We'll get an EU. Oh, fuck.
European. That's European.
European Union.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's that. If you haven't hit follow here, catch our Wednesday stuff. As Josh said, jump into the Mom's Basement Game Facebook group because that's where you're gonna get to vote on what crazy deck we play next week.
Yep.
And it's gonna be a real deck, and I think it is gonna go the way of the bridge.
Blow up a pack, she says.
Oh, we still have stuff to do that. I have explosives, and she gave me extra explosives to do that.
Oh.
And like you were here the 3
or
Wednesdays ago where I gave away like $1,000 worth of explosives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that.
Blow up some magic cards.
I still got that finance shit on your face. You're so dollar billsy, baby. So yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys next Wednesday at 1:30 for Magic Afternoon. If we don't see you then, we'll see you at Magic After Dark. So we'll see you on Facebook if not.
Love you, bye.
Good night, guys.